मुरारी की, भारती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। कृष्ण दामोदरम्
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं,
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं
वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं।
वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी,
याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी
कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी।
कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम
हरे कृष्ण मुरारी की।
कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं
तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं
मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं
वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं
वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् केशवं
वैकुंठ नारायण
बनवारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की
Jai Guru Datta, and a pleasant good evening to each and every single one of you. I invite you to clasp your hands and close your eyes as we share in a few moments of invocation mantras, as we pull our thoughts from this external world and we focus it at the feet of that supreme all-pervasive being. Prabhu, God, thank you for blessing us with this opportunity to join with this family. During this time, we pray, O Prabhu, may we feel your divine energies flowing into us, into the world around us. Bless us and be with us, Prabhu. May we be that support for this home. May we show our love and devotion during their time of loss. As we pray, we feel that divine energy flowing into us, into the world around us as we pray. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurudevaya Namaha. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirviganam Guru Me Deva Sarvakaneshu Sarvada. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. O Prabhu, O Lord Vishnu, everything in this universe has come from you. And one day even this body that we so love and adore will return to you. Prabhu, today we take this opportunity. This divine soul has brought us all here together to reflect on our lives, to see how indispensable you are in our life, Prabhu. Oh Lord Vishnu, as we pray to you, we pray that may you be that master in our life. Guide us, Prabhu. Sustain us in whatever we do. Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Paramanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrisham Megavaranam Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Virdyanagam Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayaharam Sarvalokekanadam Sarvalokekanadam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। वैकुंठ नारायण भगवान की जय। As we begin Katha, as we begin Satsang today, we take this opportunity to pray to Shri Ganesha, O Prabhu, O Lord. We pray that you give us the strength. We pray that you give this family the strength to overcome this time. Prabhu, you be that moving power for them. Know that whatever is going through in this home, Prabhu, you are with them. O Shri Ganesha, today as we pray to you, bless them and be with them as we pray. Gananata Gajavarana Gananata Miravadana Gananata Gajavarana
Gananata Miravarana
Gananata Gajavarana Gananata Miravarana
Gananata Gajavarana Gananata Miravarana
Siddhi Data Shivatanaya
Siddhidata Shivatanaya
Siddhi Data Shivatanaya
Siddhidata Shivatanaya
Siddhi Pradayak Gajanana
Siddhipradayaka Gajanana
Siddhi Pradayak Gajanana
Siddhipradayaka Gajanana
Parvati Nandana Bhava Bhaya Banjana
Parvati Nandana Bhavaya Vanjana
Parvati Nandana Bhava Bhaya Banjana
Parvati Nandana Bhavaya Vanjana
Yuga Yuga Vandana Jai Shri Ganesha
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 Gananata Gajavarana Gananata Miravadana
Gananata Gajavarana Gananata Miravarana
Siddhi Data Shivatanaya
Siddhidata Shivatanaya
Siddhi Pradayak Gajanana
Siddhipradayaka Gajanana
Siddhi Pradayak Gajanana
Siddhipradayaka Gajanana
Parvati Nandana Bhava Bhaya Banjana
Parvati Nandana Bhavaya Vanjana
Parvati Nandana Bhava Bhaya Banjana
Parvati Nandana Bhavaya Vanjana
Yuga Yuga Vandana Jai Shri Ganesha
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 Gananata Gajavarana Gananata Miravadana Gananata Gajavarana Gananata Miravadana प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणेश भगवान की जय।
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः ॐ गङ्गाधराय नमः ॐ
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः गङ्गाधराय नमः
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः गङ्गाधराय नमः
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः गङ्गाधराय नमः
ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः
ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः
ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः
ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः
हर हर हराय नमः
हर हर हराय नमः
हर हर हराय नमः
हर हर हराय नमः
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः
सत्य साईश्वराय नमः
सत्य साईश्वराय नमः
सत्य साईश्वराय नमः
सत्य साईश्वराय नमः
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः
गङ्गाधराय नमः
गङ्गाधराय नमः
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः
गङ्गाधराय नमः
गङ्गाधराय नमः
ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः
ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः
ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः
ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः
हर हर हराय नमः
हर हर हराय नमः
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः
सत्य साईश्वराय नमः
सत्य साईश्वराय नमः
सत्य साईश्वराय नमः
सत्य साईश्वराय नमः
हर हर हराय 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 नमः
शिव शिव शिवाय 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 नमः
सत्य साईश्वराय नमः
सत्य साईश्वराय नमः
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः
चन्द्रशेखराय नमः
गङ्गाधराय नमः
श्रीरामः शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः
श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम
श्रीरामः शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीरामः शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः
श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम
ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
सरस्वती की वीणा बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
सरयोगी की लहले बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
श्रीयावत की कन कन बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः
श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम
श्री हनुमत गदा से बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
नारद जी की वीणा बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
लक्ष्मण जी का धनुष बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
सीता जी की वीणा बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः
श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम
तुलसी की रामायण बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
वाल्मीकि रामायण बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
तुलसी की प्यारी के बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
सर्व जगत में व्यापक बोले
श्रीराम शरणं मम
श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः श्रीराम शरणं नमः
श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं नम श्रीराम शरणं नम
श्रीराम शरणं नमः
श्रीराम
It's okay.
सच्चिदानन्द प्रणवानन्दाय नमः ॐ नमो सच्चिदानन्द प्रणवानन्दाय नमः ॐ नमो सच्चिदानन्द प्रणवानन्दाय नमः
ॐ नमो सच्चिदानन्द प्रणवानन्दाय नमः
नित्यानन्दाय नमः मुक्तानन्दाय नमः
नित्यानन्दाय नमः पूर्णानन्दाय नमः
नित्यानन्दाय सच्चिदानन्दाय प्रणवानन्दाय नमः।
So we do this Krishna bhajan, Jo tu mitana chahi. We take a snapshot if you want. After this, we'll ask Pandita Avinash to lead us. He's going to give us a beautiful discourse this evening and some more bhajans. So as we sing this song, I'll ask everyone, contemplate on that form of Lord Krishna, whoever be your deity of worship. As we sing this song, we ask Lord Krishna to shower blessings upon the soul of Yansil, as he will sit and perform puja at the feet of Krishna.
जो तुम मिटाना चाहे जीवन ये तृष्णा, जो तुम मिटाना चाहे जीवन ये कृष्णा, सुबह शाम भोल बंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण,
सुबह शाम भोल बंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण।
जो तुम मिटाना चाहे जीवन ये कृष्णा, जो तुम मिटाना चाहे जीवन ये कृष्णा, सुबह शाम भोल बंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण, सुबह शाम भोल बंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण। कृष्ण नाम पावन पावन, कृष्ण नाम प्यारा प्यारा, जो न बोले कृष्णा कृष्णा जग में हुआ हारा। कृष्ण नाम पावन पावन, कृष्ण नाम प्यारा प्यारा, जो न बोले कृष्णा कृष्णा जग में हुआ हारा। मिटे अंधियारा, बोल कृष्ण कृष्णा, मन का मिटे अंधियारा, बोल कृष्ण कृष्णा, सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण, सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण। जिसको मिले ना पीरा, सुख कामरम क्या जाने, जो ना जाने कृष्णा कृष्णा
मुक्त पादरम
क्या जाए। जिसको मिले ना पीरा, सुख कामरम क्या जाने, जो ना जाने कृष्णा कृष्णा
मुक्त पादरम
क्या जाने। चाहे अगर उजियारा, बोल कृष्ण कृष्णा, चाहे अगर उजियारा, बोल कृष्ण कृष्णा, सुबह शाम बोल बंदे सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्ण 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 सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्ण 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 जो तो मिटाना चाहे जीवन की तृष्णा जो तो मिटाना चाहे जीवन की तृष्णा सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्ण 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 सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्ण 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 सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
As we clasp our hands and close our eyes, as we dive into the sacred pages of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, O Prabhu, O Lord, today we pray that may this knowledge which flows from this sacred text flow into us, into the world around us. May we be living examples and receptacles of this knowledge. Prabhu, you are our master. Use us as your equipment to ensure your Leela is achieved. O Shri Krishna Prabhu, may that divine knowledge percolate into our very core. May we be living examples of our Shastras. Prabhu, wheresoever this divine soul may be, we pray that may you, O Prabhu, guide him into your oneness. Guide him from Jiva to Paramatma. O Prabhu, we pray.
पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन गदितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्द्रायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृततुहे नमः सर्व उपनिषदो गावो दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं
Chant with me, everyone.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
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 Shri Krishna Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri 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 Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय. Right where you are, I just want you to continue clasping your hands as we share a few verses of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We pray that, O Prabhu, you are known as Akshara Brahma, that supreme reality. Prabhu, today, one of our own, they are journeying towards you. We pray that may the energies and vibrations which are formed from chanting the verses of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, may it bring that soul peace, may it bring that soul solace, may it bring that soul all goodness as we chant. अत अष्टदशोऽध्यायः अर्जुन उवाच किं तद् ब्रह्म किमध्यात्मं किं कर्म पुरुषोत्तम अधिभूतं च किं प्रोक्तम् अधिदैवं किमुच्यते अधियज्ञकतं कोत्र देहेऽस्मिन् मधुसूदन प्रयाणकाले च कथं नियोऽसि नियतात्मभिः श्रीभगवानुवाच अक्षरं ब्रह्म परमं स्वभावोऽध्यात्ममुच्यते भूतभावोद्भवकरः विसर्गकर्मसंज्ञितः अधिभूतं क्षरो भावः पुरुषश्चादिदैवतम् अधियज्ञोऽहमेवात्र देहे देहभृतां वर अन्तकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरं यप्रयाति समद्भावं याति न्यास्तृक्तसंशयः यं यं वापि स्मरन् भावं त्यजत्यन्ते कलेवरं तं तमेवैति कौन्तेय सदा तद्भावभावितः तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु मामनुस्मरयुध्य च मयर्पितमनो बुद्धिः मामे वैश्यस्य संशयम् अभ्यासयोगयुक्तेन चेतसा नान्यगामिना परमं पुरुषं दिव्यं याति पार्थानुचिन्तयन् कविं पुराणामनुशासितारम् अनूरणीयां समनुस्मरेद्यः सर्वस्य दातारमचिन्त्य रूपम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् प्रयाणकाले मनसाचलेन भक्त्या युक्तो योगबलेन चैव भ्रुवोर्मध्ये प्राणमावेश सम्यक् सतं परं पुरुषमुपैति दिव्यं यदक्षरं वेदविदो वदन्ति विशन्ति यद्यतयो वीतरागाः यदिच्छन्तो ब्रह्मचर्यं चरन्ति तत्ते पदसंग्रहेण प्रवक्षे सर्वद्वाराणि संयम्य मनोहृदि निरुध्य च मूर्ध्याधायात्मनः प्राणम् आस्थितो योगधारणाम् ओमित्येकाक्षरं ब्रह्म व्याहरन् मामनुस्मरन् यप्रयाति त्वजन् देहं स याति परमां गतिम् अनन्यचेता सततं यो मां स्मरति नित्यशः तस्याहं सुलभः पार्थ नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः मामुपैद्य पुनर्जन्म दुःखालयमशाश्वतं नाप्नुवन्ति महात्मानः संसिद्धिं परमां गताः। ॐ श्री गोविन्दाय नमः। ॐ श्री गोविन्दाय नमः। ॐ श्री गोविन्दाय नमः। श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम। 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 प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। Jai Seeram everyone. Jai Guru Datta. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Before we dive into the pages of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, our katha starts in the Shri Ramacharitra-manas, specifically in the Lanka Kand. Maryara Purushottam Prabhu Shri Ram, that Lord and Master of the universe, he was now victorious over that great Rakshasa, none other than Ravana. And Ravana, he was lying on the floor, lifeless. Everyone was happy and victorious, but there was one who was sad and wailing, and she ran towards that body, crying and weeping. It was none other than the wife, the Dharam Patni of Ravana, Mandodari. And today we meet Mandodari. She is sitting, she's looking at this body of her husband. She's looking at this body and she is saying, "Oh Lord, why did you have to take the life? Why did you have to take the life of my husband? Why did you have to take the life of this one who I love?" Mandodari, she's looking at the Lord and Master of the universe, and she's screaming and she's crying as we listen to the words of none other than Mandodari. As she's looking at the Lord and she's crying and she's wailing, "Prabhu, you have taken the love of my life. You have taken that one who has brought me happiness." We listen as we pray. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Pati Sirudekata Mandodari Mandodari Murichita Bekala Dharana Kasi Parai. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Jobati Vrinda Roba Utadai Tahi Utai Ram Vana Pahiya. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai. Tulsidas, he writes so eloquently, Pati Sirudeka Mandodari. Mandodari, she sits and she looks at this body of Ravana and she's crying, Oh Pati, oh my husband, oh my love, you are no more. This body that I'm looking here, why does it have no life? And she looks up at the Lord and Master of the universe and she says, Oh Ram. She doesn't say Lord. She says, Oh Ram, you have taken the life of my husband. Muri chitta bikala dharani. You have brought so much of suffering, so much of sorrow into my life. Oh Lord, oh Master. Mandodari, here she was weeping and she was crying and she was wailing. Thoughts were so clouded in her mind. Devotees and the Lord and the Master, he looked at her. The Lord and Master of this universe, Maryada Purushottam Prabhu Shri Ram, he looked at Mandodari because he knew the caliber of a person Mandodari was. In our Shastras, Mandodari is one of the 7 pillars, one of the 7 strong women in the Ramacharitra-manas. Mandodari is said to be the wisest of the wise. It is said that she was the greatest counsel of Ravana. Maryada Purushottam Prabhu Shri Ram, the Lord and Master, he knew what type of woman, what caliber of person was here. And he looked at Mandodari and the words came straight out of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Exactly what Shri Krishna said in chapter 2. He looks at Mandodari and he speaks. Listen to this beautiful verse. Ashochanan vachas shotvam prajnavadamscha bhashase gata sunagata sumscha nanushochati panditaha. Om Shri Govindaya Namaha. Om Shri Govindaya Namaha. Om Shri Govindaya Namaha. He looks at Mandodari. Ashochanan vashas chotvam prajnavadam shabashase. She said, Oh Mandodari, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Because you know that your husband, you know that your son, you know that that one who you love, he is with me. Stop crying. Know that he is with me. He is continuing his journey. Prajnavadam shabashase. Remember, O Mandodari, jatasya hi dhruvo mrityuhu. One day each and every single one of our time will be called. We don't know when. Shri Krishna says, whatever is born into this world shall one day perish. But none of us here knows when that time is going to come. This is why we chanted Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the 8th chapter, that says, Antakale chamameva smaran muktva kalevaram. We have to remember. We have to remember God. Each and every single one of us. This divine soul, he has brought us all here together to reflect on our own lives. To reflect. Because we do not know when our time will come. Anybody here knows when their time will come? Raise your hands if you know. No. So we must be prepared every single day. You know, it was Thursday. Nandini, she came and she told me, she said, Pandit, Because recently I had the opportunity of sitting down and speaking with Yansil. She said, Pandit, since Yansil spoke to you, every single day he sat down and he was chanting his Gita every single day. And every morning he would get up and chant his Hanuman Chalisa. Devotees, we do not know when this time is going to come. And we must prepare ourselves. But Baba, how all this talk about remembering? In our dharma, there are 3 forms of remembrance. 3 forms of remembrance. It's called Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Jnana Yoga. These are the 3 forms of remembrance. And I want to share very quickly with you, what are these 3 forms of remembrance? Karma Yoga. Anybody here know what yoga mean? Yoga? Uncle Gyan, exercising? Action. Very good. But yoga specifically means union. Union with the soul to the super soul. Union with this Atma to the Paramatma. Union between us and God. So there are 3 forms of union that we could have, devotees. And the first form of union is none other than Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga means using this body, all of the actions to ensure that we reach God. And do you know what one of the actions you could do to reach God? Using these 2 hands to simply clap when God's name is chanted. Let us all chant together and sing together as we use this body to join this soul with the super soul. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bo. 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 Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bo. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bo. Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Radha Raman, Jai Jai Radha Raman, Jai Jai Radha Raman, Hari Bo. 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 Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Raman, Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Raman, Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Raman, Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha. Jai जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल। प्रेम से बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। The first form of remembrance is using this body, karma yoga, to always do actions that remind us of God. Always do selfless service. Go and help those. Go and show your support to homes that are in need, who need your support. Karma yoga. Then we have bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga means, what does bhakti mean? Bhakti means devotion. Bhakti means love. Bhakti means worship. That form of offering your love to God. Offering your love to God, sitting and praying and saying, Prabhu, every single day that I have the opportunity to open this eye and see the light of another day, I give you thanks. Prabhu, you help me every single day to get off my bed. I give you thanks, Prabhu. This is bhakti, this is devotion. Sometimes in our lives, because we say, God don't help me, we have to remember that He gives you life every single day. Devotees, this is devotion. And no other way to explain this devotion than seeing and comparing how God blesses us. Sing with me. My phone playing music, please. Mangan bhai tulsi, Ram gun gaay ke 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 Sham gun gaay ke, 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 Mangan bhai tulsi, Ram gun gaay ke Mangan bhai tulsi, Ram gun gaay ke Mangan bhai tulsi. Bhakti shows happiness. Sometimes when we look at the great ones, we say, they are happy. The verse goes, Raja Kai, the Raja, the king eats Raja Kai Puri Kachauri. What does he eat? Puri Kachauri, Laddu ki mangai ki. And he eats laddu. When we see these grand things happening, we say, these are happy people. But sadhu kai rukhi sukhi. The sadhu eating rukhi sukhi. Rukhi sukhi means anything he get. You know what I say? You eat bread and they cut it. Bread and they cut it. Bread and bread. But he happy. Because why? That devotion in his heart for the Lord and Master. Because the little bit he's eating, he's going to show his love to God. He's going to help. He's eating to get strength to help others. He's eating to get strength to better himself. The sadhu, even though he may just have a little, his love, his devotion is overflowing. Raja kae puri kachauri, laddu ki mangai ki, laddu ki mangai ki. Raja kae puri kachauri, साधु काए रुखी सुखी, साधु काए रुखी सुखी, लडवन मंगाए के मंगन भय तुलसी, राम गुण गाय के मंगन भय तुलसी, राम गुण गाय के मंगन भय तुलसी. The next verse, I overlike this bhajan. You know why? Because sometimes we just feel, we high and mighty, but the sadhu's better. This Raja Chale, the Raja, the king, what does he travel in? The big vehicles. Raja Chale, Hati Gora, Palanki Sanka. He travels in a Palankin. Palankin means everybody lift him up and they carry him. Palankin Sanjay ki. But sadhu khaye, sadhu chale, bhuya bhuya. Bhuya bhuya means hare hare, dire dire, slow slow, go down the road, go down the road. But. But where's the sadhu going? The sadhu, he is going to satsang. The sadhu, he is going to sing the name of God. The sadhu is going to share in words of love and devotion. Who is showing this bhakti yoga? Sing with me. राजा चले हाथी गोरा पालन की सजाएंगे, पालन की सजाएंगे। राजा चले गोरा पालन की सजाएंगे, पालन की सजाएंगे। साधु चले भूया भूया, साधु चले भूया भूया। चितवा मंगाएंगे मंगन भई तुलसी, राम गुण गाय के मंगन भई तुलसी। राम गुण गाय के, श्याम गुण गाय के, राम गुण गाय के, श्याम गुण गाय के मंगन भई तुलसी। राम गुण गाय के मंगन भई तुलसी। राम गुण गाय के मंगन भई तुलसी। राम गुण गाय के मंगन भई तुलसी। Bhakti yoga, the remembrance of God, is that what you have inside of your heart. It doesn't mean what you drive, it doesn't mean what you eat, it doesn't mean where you go, how you go. It means what and where you are going for. I am going to satsang, I am going to help others, I am going to sing the name of the Lord. Bhakti yoga, what is there residing in our heart should be pure, should be nothing but God. So the first remembrance is using your body, using your actions to join this Paramatma to the Supreme. Then the next one is using your heart to join with that Supreme. And the final one, Bhakti yoga, Karma yoga, Bhakti yoga, and then Jnana yoga. Jnana yoga means understanding what you are doing. Don't just listen to the quickly. When you sit down and you go to do your little homa in your home, or the pundit comes and he takes the water and he sprinkle it around the Hawan Kunso. Everybody know what I'm talking about? The Baba sprinkle the water 3 times around it. Why are we doing that? Baba, well, you tell me do it, so we're doing it. Why, devotees? It's called Achmaniyam. The very mantra itself, Sarva Papa Haram Divyam Gangayam Nirmalam Jalam Achman Mayadatam Grihana Parameshwara. Just by offering Sarva Papa, Prabhu, Sarva Papa Haram Divyam, may I be able to see all of my sins. Gangayam Nirmalam Jalam. And as I am offering this water, may it cleanse my life and purify my life with the waters of this jal. Achmanyam maya dhattam, I am offering this water to that supreme eternal energy of fire. Grihana Parameshwaraha, because you are the Lord and Master of this world. Every single mantra in our dharma is so potent with meaning. But the Baba say offer the water, offer. We offer it around the fire, man. Not understanding the significance, the great amount of knowledge and bhakti and karma goes into that. Devotees, this great soul who has brought us all here together to reflect on our lives, he is teaching us from the beyond. None of us here, we are sure when that time will come. So we have to start preparing now. We have to start preparing today. Do not miss the opportunity to pray. Do not miss the opportunity to reflect on God. We all sing together. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare, Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare, Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, जब कोई न केवल हारा हो, तब तू ही बेड़ा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, फिर जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय. So just to reiterate, what are the three forms of remembrance? What are the three forms of allowing this soul to reach one step closer to God? Karma yoga, using this body to selflessly help those in need. Bhakti yoga, using this heart which we have all been blessed with to love, to show our devotion to that supreme. And then jnana, understanding what we do. Understanding what we do so that we are not just blindly following. प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय.
मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम. मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम. मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम. लोचन लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो, लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो, युगल चरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। जीवन दे के चाल भी जाया, रचगे माया नाचन चाया, नाचन चाया। चिंता मेरी तभी मिटेगी, चिंता मेरी तभी मिटेगी, जब चिंतन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम।
मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो।
तुम धिला को पापी तारे, मेरे भारी बाजिहारे, बाजिहारे। मेरे पासन पुण्य की पूजी, मेरे पासन पुण्य की पूजी, पर पूजन में ले लो राम,
ले लो राम। मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम।
राम है राम, राम है राम, राम है राम, राम है राम। घर घर तको, धर धर भट को, कहाँ कहाँ अपना शिर पत को। इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको राम, हे राम। इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको, मुझे मरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम।
मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम।
जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम। Everyone clap and sing.
जय जय राम, 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 जय जय राम,
जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम,
जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम,
जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम,
जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम,
जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम,
जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम,
जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम,
जय जय राम, जय जय राम, जय जय राम,
जय जय राम। We take this opportunity to join in chanting the Shri Hanuman Chalisa. Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nija Mana Mukura Sudha Varno Raghubal Vimala Yasha Jodhayika Palachari Buddhahina Tanu Janike सुमीरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बजरंग बली बजरंग बली बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बोलो जय 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 बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बजरंग बली बजरंग बली बजरंग बली दूत अतुलित बलधामा
अंजनी पूत पवन सुत नामा
महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी
कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी
कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा
कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा
हाथ वर्ज और ध्वजा विराजे
कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे
शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन
तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन
विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर
राम काज करिबे को आतुर
प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया
राम लखन सीता मन बसिया
सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियाहि दिखावा
विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा
भीम रूप धरि असुर सिंहावे
रामचंद्र के काज सवारे
लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए
श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए
रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई
तुम मम प्रिय भरत सम भाई
सहस वदन तुमरो यश गावे हस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीषा नारद शारद सहित अमीषा यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहादि कवि कोविद कहि सके कहादि तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर वै सब जग जाना युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु
लीला त्राहि मधुर फल जानो
प्रभु मुद्रिका मिले मुख माही
जल दिलांगे गए अचर जनाई
दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते
सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेरे
राम दुरावे तुम रखवारे
ओतन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे
सब सुकल है तुम्हारी शरणा
तुम रक्षक काहो को डरना
आपन तेज समारो आपै
तीनों लोक हाथ के तापे
भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे
नास है रोग हरे सब पीरा
जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा
संकट दे हनुमान छुड़ावे
मन क्रम वचन ज्ञान जो लावे
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे
सोई अमित जीवन
बल पावे चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुरावे अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंश काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन दरहि हनुमत से सर्व सुख करणी संगत कते मिते सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई
छूत ही बंदी महासुखो जो यहाँ पर हनुमान चालीसा कोय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसी दास सदा हरि चेरा नाथ हृदय बहरे बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बोलो जय 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 बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली बजरंग बलियो बजरंग बली पवन तनय संकट हरणम मंगल मूर्ति रो राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसो सुरभु प्रेम से बोलो श्री पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।
Devotees, as we have reached the end of tonight's satsang, I want to conclude where we started. Mandodari, she was lying and she was looking at that dead body of none other than Ravana. But with the sheer words of Maryada Purushottam Prabhu Shri Ram, oh Mandodari, you should not cry because you know that he is with me. You should not have any fear in your heart because you know that he is with me. And immediately all of the sorrows from the heart of Mandodari went, because she knew that the Lord and Master would never lead her down the wrong path. Devotees, each and every single one of us, to ensure that when that Lord and Master calls us, Antakale chamameva smaran muktva kalevaram, using the three modes of remembrance, karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, we will always keep God in our lives. And this divine soul, he has brought us all here together to look at our lives, to see where we have to go, to see what we have to change, the dynamism of our lives, what we have to change to ensure that our life shoots and pillars into that spiritual realm. As we have come to the end of tonight's satsang, I pray and I ask each and every single one of you to clasp your hands and close your eyes, as we take a few moments to reflect on how indispensable God is in our life. Prabhu, God, you are the very energy that upholds this entire universe. You are that one that gives us all the ability to see the light of another day and to take another breath of life. Prabhu, thank you for blessing us with this opportunity to join with this home and this family, to show our love and support in their time of bereave. Prabhu, God, every single thing in this universe has come from you. And one day, even this body that we so love will return to you. We give you thanks for this blessing of life. We give you thanks for this blessing of our home, our family, our friends, all those who support us, all those who love us. Prabhu, we pray that may that divine soul who has brought us all here together, may you, Prabhu, guide him into your divinity, for we know that he is with you. Prabhu, we pray together as we chant. Om Manadhini Dhano Deva Shankar Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundari Kaksham Preta Moksha Pradho Bhava Om Manadhini Dhano Deva Shankar Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundari Kaksham Preta Moksha Pradho Bhava Om Manadhini Dhano Deva Shankar Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksham Preta Moksha Pradho Bhava. O God, you are our mother, you are our father, you are our friend, you are learning, but even much more than that, you are the very energy that pulls this entire universe together. As we give you thanks for life, we give you thanks for all the blessings that you shower upon us. Tvameva Mata Shapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhus Chaseka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. With your eyes closed and your palms clasped, take these few moments to offer your own individual prayer for that son, for that husband, for that beacon in our society. Prabhu, bless him, be with him, and guide him. Jyoti Bindu Paramatma se Hai meri Atma Ab chal karne milan Ab chal karne milan Ab chal karne milan परमानंद का अनुभव कर दो परमानंद का अनुभव कर दो धन्य बना जीवन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा अब जाओ करने मिलन अब जाओ करने मिलन अब जाओ करने मिलन. May there be peace in our entire universe. Om Shanti. May there be peace in all of the countries of this world. Om Shanti. May there be peace in our homes and our minds. Om Shanti. Hari Om. प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. श्री वैकुंठ नारायण भगवान की जय. And everyone right where you are, just lift your hands a little. प्रेम से बोलो श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय. Om Tat Sat. I would like to invite Sanara to offer words of support.
Jai Guru Datta, Seeram, good evening, everybody. Of course, I'd like to thank all of you for coming yet again. I feel like these nights are turning into a yajna where every night is something new that we're learning and we're sharing in such wonderful bhajans and discourse. I think tonight was like really, really moving for me, and I know it would have touched so many of you. You sang my favorite bhajan in the end. So thanks to the group for being so dedicated. For Pundit, I know you and Christine have been not just close to me, but to my brother, and he cared about you all very, very much. And just the other day, he made a comment that so long he hasn't seen Christine sing. And finally, she's singing for him, you know. I want to thank everybody for bringing the refreshments. His friends, his family, his mother-in-law, his wife and her family for all the support they've been giving us. Because just like us, they are grieving as well. So please, when you see them, offer them a hug, offer them some condolence. We all love and appreciate you all, and I pray that you all are taken safely back to your homes, and we really, really appreciate you all for coming. Oh, right. So, the funeral arrangements. The funeral will take place on Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock. What time, Baba? Yeah? Yeah? What we'll ask is that there'll be a couple car parks on the street open. So, come early, park. We'll also be going to the Waterloo cremation site, so if you don't want to get in the jams, because you know it's going to have some jam. I didn't realize my brother is a celebrity, so he know real people, and real people know him, and you know, they'll be coming too. So, you know, if you don't want to, if you could carpool, that'll be even better. You know, join up with some people, and come and you know, let's make his final send-off grand. My brother, he was a very flamboyant person. He loved colors. That's why I wear yellow today. This is the one shawl he didn't take from her. And I know if he was here physically, he would have taken this and wrap it around his head and thing by the end of the night. You know, so he was that kind of guy. And I see his partner shaking his head in the back there. Yes. So again, you all, share the wonderful memories, and thank you so much for the love and the support. Seeram. Light refreshments have been prepared by some very hardworking people and people who care about us. So please participate and partake and everything.
Participate.
Yeah, participate.
Jai Seeram, everyone.
जैसे बुलाते नहीं, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं, वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं